For me, my history, I'll say, is so I was born and raised in Toronto, in Canada. I'm a first generation Canadian. My parents immigrated from Italy back in the late 50s. And why did they come to Canada? They came to Canada for a better life. In southern Italy, especially at that time, life was not good, and they had basically a grade 3 education. And so Canada beckoned to them, and what they instilled in me was a work ethic. And I think more importantly is never let others define who you are or tell you what to do. And I would remember my mom especially telling me that you have such a great opportunity that she herself didn't feel she had, which is being able to do whatever your passion and your heart desires, and making sure that you go for it. So after graduating with a degree in finance, still in Toronto, I went to work for probably a brand that many of you hopefully know. It's the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Green Giant brands. It was a lot of fun, and I think it's what led me to stay in the consumer packaged goods industry, because it was just brands and really connecting with them. And after about 4 years of doing that, it's when this organization called FM Foods came knocking, of which I'll be honest with you, back in 1990, so I've been, as you can do the math, it's 34 years here at Mars. I was like, what is FM Foods? And it's a branded business, right? The brands that we have grown up with and we love, the Snickers, Pedigree, Royal Canin, just beautiful brands. And the journey for me at Mars is this is a place that really gave me an opportunity to grow. I've worked in 3 continents, so moved from Toronto to the US, which is one continent, North America. Then I had a chance to go down to Latin America. And then from Latin America, actually lived in the beautiful south of France, where I worked with the Royal Canin business. I went from finance, worked in IT, worked in P&O, and also did customer service, which at that time when I was doing it, I think it still is in the supply organization. And then most recently, as of 2017, I had this opportunity to head up Mars Global Services, and really taking it from what was essentially an IT shop to today that has 8 service lines and is made up of 3,000 associates, about 3,000 BPO providers, and an equal number of contractors. So roughly around 9,000 people are within this umbrella called MGS that are servicing the rest of Mars.